Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another special guest episode of B Action. This is where we put the B back in action. So, once again, this is going to be one of our guest episodes. This is, as you saw from the title, Dredd, where we went over to co-host Dustin's other show where he hides from me and Mickey. I don't know what's going on over there. I guess Mickey gets to go there too. I kind of get invited once in a while, but it's okay. I'm not salty about it at all. But we went over and covered a movie that will be done on Give Me Back. Maybe a little bit further down the line now, but Karl Urban's Dredd, which I absolutely adore this movie. I mean, it's no secret on here. I am a huge Judge Dredd fan, tattooed on my body, surrounded by it in my studio. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Got to hang out over there with Dustin and Paul talking about one of my favorite movies. Mickey also is on this one. Didn't forget, that he wasn't on one of them earlier, so we're going to keep that joke running as it goes. So yeah, well, we're still technically on our break. We should be, I think this comes out the week of Christmas. So no, you've already heard our Christmas episode. The Christmas special is out. We also just did reindeer games on the B Action side for Christmas. So all of those are out and available to keep you in the holiday spirit. But if you're just ready for some blood, guts, and badass action, you've got it here with Dredd. Also, please don't forget that once you listen to it here, if you'd like the sound of Dustin's show and want to go support him over there, it's Flicks and Friends Podcast on Spotify, Apple, all those fun places that you can go and download and listen to him and follow him. We also know what our New Year's episode is going to be for B Action. It will come out just before New Year's Eve. Dustin picked Deathstalker, the OG 80s version, not the new one that will also be covered eventually here once I'm done being salty about the whole Kickstarter thing there. But we're not going to open that wound yet. I'm in Christmas mode right now. So, yeah, right now, get ready for Dredd. Next week, Deathstalker. And, always remember, don't just watch action. B Action.
This episode is brought to you by Viper Video Tampa. Viper Video is a buy, sell, trade vintage movie store specializing in horror and cult classic Blu-rays, DVDs, and VHS. Viper Video is located in Tampa, Florida. But don't worry, if you aren't able to swing by the store, they are available on Instagram and Facebook. They are quick to respond, and shipping is available in the U.S. Contact the store for more details. And now, to this week's episode.
Wait. Are you kidding me? Did he just say wait? Judge Dredd. The Judge Dredd. Finally gets on the wrong end of a gun. And what he says is wait. You know what? I expected more of you. I mean, wait for what? Wait for me to change my mind? Wait for another 2 or 3 seconds of life because you're so fucking weak you just can't stand to see it end? No. Wait for her to shoot you.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Flicks and Friends podcast. I'm Judge Dustin.
I am the law.
Yeah. Paul, new month. Who dis?
New month. Who knew us? No, the same us.
No, it's the
Just
same
month.
shitty us,
Same.
dude.
Let's say, yeah.
So we decided to do a new month because it's a new month, and it is remake month over here.
Very good. Very
on
good.
Words on the Flicks and Friends.
We are podcast do it.
Yeah. And this pick was kind of unanimous because I sent my list over and Paul sent his list over, and we both said Dredd at the top of our list, dude.
So, yeah.
So today,
we thought we'd kick it off.
oh yeah, dude. Today we are covering 2012's Dredd, but we couldn't do it alone. I needed my brothers in action here. I needed Mickey, the Silver Fox. I needed Charlie. I needed the B Action Boys here. Fellas, what the hell's going on?
What's happening?
I am the law.
Fellow
I have my
judges.
badge.
Hell yeah. I knew you had it.
Yeah.
Charlie said, I got adult money.
I have adult money and adolescent
Tendencies.
inhibition. Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, Dredd has been on the radar for a while because we've always referenced it because I feel like for the AB season, for the letter R, Raid the Redemption was there. And that's where my brain was when I was picking that. I'm like, man, Dredd would be really cool to do. And then Paul's like, let's do a remake month. I'm like, done. And that's what we picked. So before we get into any histories, I guess, Mickey, are you going to read us the back of the box?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, I'm going to pass the mic to Mickey. All right, so Mickey, take it away.
Let him talk.
In case you people have forgotten, this block operates under the same rules as the rest of the city. Mama is not the law. I am the law.
The America of the post-apocalyptic future is an irradiated wasteland. A vast, ultra-violent world where criminals control the mean city streets. Ultimate law enforcers like Dredd and his new partner, Anderson, are judges, the only force battling for justice. Dispatched by the Central Authority, the judges' target is Mama, a ruthless boss bent on expanding her criminal empire through cells of slow-mo, a dangerous reality-altering drug. With Dredd calling the shots, the two judges declare full-scale war on crime in this unrelenting and brutal thrill ride.
So do you think Dredd just walks around his apartment bare-assed and with the helmet on?
Yes.
Yes.
No, he's wearing banana hammock.
He's-
that has the the badge right on the dick.
Oh,
It's-
that's it.
It says no. It just says the law.
It just says law. Just law.
It's little.
The law.
It's got a little helmet on the top too.
Come on, helmet head.
Yeah, come on, helmet head.
So 2012's Dredd is an obvious remake of a movie, to be frank with all three of you guys, I'm not too familiar with. Not a huge fan of the Sly Stone movie.
And this should also have a caveat. It's a remake of a film that's based on a comic. So technically it's just a remake, a retelling of the comic.
Yeah, remake's loose on this. This is
okay. So,
it's more of a reboot, but it's that's what we kind of we were when we were discussing this category, like, because some of them are straight remakes, some of them are reboots, and we're trying to blend the line, and sometimes they're both. And so, like, this was one that was fair. Yeah, it's a remake of a sort, but it's a reboot because it's not the same story, but it is same character, same world. So
it counts. It counts because it's badass.
Yeah, and it's semantics. And at some point, you're just arguing semantics. You're like, okay, we all know what it is. It's they're redoing something we already knew.
Okay. The Stallone one did right things. Dredd one did right things.
I enjoy the. It's 95, I think, is when that one came out.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
Love that movie. I watch it for fun, and it's great.
That's the movie that introduced me to Dredd.
These are two different vibes,
a whole
right?
generation,
And I like them both.
Yeah,
very, very much two different vibes. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But I want to get some history out of the way. And we'll start with Mickey. Mickey, what is your history with Dredd?
Dredd. See, I was racking my brain about this last night. I was like, did I rent this movie? Like, was this? I can't remember if this Netflix was still like sending out DVDs, because I remember watching this on a DVD from somewhere and I didn't own it. So it may have been borrowed. I don't know. But everybody told me, hey man, this movie is cool. I remember it come out in theaters, but I didn't go see it. I don't know why. I just didn't. But dude, when I saw it, I was like, I was mad. I was like, I wish I had seen this in theater because this is fucking awesome.
Right?
Really good. And I've seen it, I'm not gonna say a ton of times, but I would say it would take more than one hand probably to count how many times I've seen it, and then watching it again last night was pretty dope. So yeah, I'm familiar with the movie. I love Karl Urban. That was a big part of what made this movie, more attractive for me. But dude, once you get in there was so much more. We'll talk about it more, but yeah, that's kind of my history with it.
Charlie, what about you, man? What is your history with Dredd?
Saw it in theaters. Pretty much opening weekend. It was 3D too. So it was during that whole big 3D craze, everything going on. And man, I'm glad I saw it that way, because this movie's pretty much filmed for that type of 3D. A lot of the slow-mo stuff was pretty much designed to take advantage of, the technology at the time. Loved it when I saw it. I was hyped as soon as they said I was getting another Judge Dredd movie. I've always loved anything Dredd, as the guy, all the guys here can see. I've got Dredd surrounding me everywhere.
Dredd surrounds me too, Charlie.
Dude,
every day.
Every day.
Existential Dread.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different.
It's spelled different as well. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Paul.
But
I spell good. I know words. I know words.
Words are fantastic. I know them well.
I know big words. I know the best words.
But yeah, I absolutely love this movie. I've got the Steelbook Blu-ray, the one that was like $100 some there for a while till they reprinted it. So yeah, I watch this one regularly. Like, I can just pop this movie on. Hell, it's on Max right now too. So I was like, I don't even have to go find my DVD. I just hit play and let her go and deal with the commercials. But I love this movie.
Yeah. Paul, what about you, man?
Just like Charlie, I saw this in theater opening weekend with Steph and another married couple. This was like an opening weekend thing. This is when early on in me and Steph's dating history. So and she hated it, but
what?
Still hates it.
Yet you still married her.
Look,
it's not a girl's movie.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you about it in a little bit.
It's not a girl's movie, and my wife has a fat ass, so it's hard to say no. So, no, but yeah. So this was a point for me. This is one that me and my buddy Joe, who went with us, and we took the two Ys. Of the four of us, Steph was the only one who didn't care for it. But yeah, I knew it was coming out. I loved the original, and I'd read handfuls of the comics. I didn't. So the lore, I know enough of the lore to where I was like, okay, this looks more visually like what I'd expect out of the comics. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me go check this out. And But yeah, like I said, like Charlie, since then I've seen this a dozen times. This is a movie that, like, every now and then I'm like, I just need a good action movie that is not going to let me down. It's not going to slow down, and I'm not going to feel the time. And if I want to watch a modern one, this is in my short list of modern ones, because there's not a ton of modern ones I revisit. Most of the time when I revisit, it's the classics. So this is on my short list of those. And the Indonesian version of this, Raid Redemption, is another one that's on that short list. So, but yeah, and I own it on Blu-ray. It's somewhere. I did not grab it. But I also have the digital copy, which is what I watched. And I realized, it's on HBO Max as well. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, this fucking movie rules. It's a revisit. Milo has seen it, and he loved it. He's seen the original. He loved it as well, because he's a smart man. But yeah, dude, this is like Charles said, classic.
Sophisticated fella.
He's a sophisticated young lad. But
yeah. So I didn't get to see this in theaters. This movie was actually pretty big when I worked at Movie Stop. Like Charlie said, this was like in the craze of like the 3D movies, and this was one that came out 3D Blu-ray. You want to buy this 3D Blu-ray alongside of like Resident Evil Afterlife, and there was an Alfred Hitchcock, North by Northwest. I think they put in 3D.
And then you had My Bloody Valentine 3D. Was
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine. Fury Road came out 3D on Blu-ray too.
Creature from the Black Lagoon they re-released in 3D. For like the 3D players, 3D TVs, but that was the last time I'd seen this movie, was when it came out in 2012. I like Paul knows this. I used to have a ton of movies. I was a huge physical media collector, because when I worked at Movie Stop, what people would do is they come in, trade their movies, and get cash or credit. 9 times out of 10, they'd want cash. The credit would be a significant amount different. So what I would do is hand them the equivalent cash value, and I would get their store credit. Like me, I would buy their store credit from them. So I would own movies just to have them at that point, and it was pretty bad at that point. I had like 4 bookshelves full of movies. It was like upwards to 2,000 physical discs. And I remember owning this movie, but it was one of those that I had it for the collection. You know, dwindled my collection way down after that, and then realized I got rid of it. I'm like, fuck. And never thought of it since, until we talked about doing this month. But this movie is now going to go into some type of rotation, because it kicks ass so much, dude. Like, I love the aesthetic. I love the color palettes that they use. I'm gonna say one location loosely, because they're in a 200 floor building, but it's one area. You know, it's a city.
It's one set piece basically. Like, it's different floors, but it's one set piece. It's the building. You're in the building, and that's the movie.
And I really like the added psychic to it, like the magic. I think it's really neat. You know, so
she's a mutant.
Yeah, but yeah, this is probably the 3rd time I've watched this movie. So. Pretty stoked to fucking get into it, man. But we were watching it last night, and like Paul said about his movie theater experience, I'm sitting there with Holly, and we're about 30 minutes in, and she goes, "Who picked this?" I'm like, "I did." And she goes, "This is boring." And as soon as she said that, you hear like tick a dent. You just see it like some shit. You hear tick a dent. And like the set's built, it's building. I'm like, do you hear that? I'm like, do you not hear it building the fuck up? It's about to get badass. But yeah, Paul, Steph's not the only one in that boat. So Holly's
boring is the last word I would use.
Yeah.
Maybe too violent. I would be like, okay, I get it. That's what my wife. My wife would be like, that's just too violent for me. I'm like, I get it.
Oh my god, dude. But I want to talk about some favorite parts here, and I'm gonna start with Charlie, dude. I know there's a lot of gunplay, and I know that I'm asking a kid in a candy store to tell me his favorite piece, but I need you to tell me what your favorite part of this movie is.
When I hit play, and then at the end I hit stop. That's my favorite
you
part.
You just play it again.
I just, one more time, and just let it ride. You know, favorite scene, I can tell you the one that was the most jaw-dropping when I was in the theater.
Sure.
Is when the minigun comes out and they annihilate an entire floor.
The minigun?
There was 3.
There's 3 of them,
Well,
dude.
the minigun.
It's a
scene,
floor of them.
The not so minigun.
Not so minigun, but it causes
many guns.
Destroys an entire floor. That's what I said, Paul. Mini guns.
Y'all misheard him.
Oh, sorry.
Totally
Hold on.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I think seeing that in the theater in that real D 3D was just holy shit. Like that was when you were like, there's no rules. There's no rules. They're going to just destroy everything in this movie. But this is a movie that's really hard to just pick that one scene that stands out above them all, man. It just really is hard.
Yeah. As hard as you were watching that minigun scene?
The entire movie. So the entire movie.
From when you press play.
I was about to call the hotline.
What do you
for
what do you
longer
think
than 2 hours?
I said, what do you think he pressed the play button with?
That's right.
Extendo presso.
Hands-free device, sir. Hands-free.
He said Bluetooth with Blue Chew.
It's like 40-year-old virgins, like it hasn't gone away yet. He's like, did you take the medicine? No. What medicine? I didn't take anything.
Paul, what about you, man?
So it's easy to pick any number of the awesome action sequences in this movie. Like Charlie is saying, for this movie is what, an hour and 47? How long is
an hour? A little over an hour and a half.
Okay, so 90% of it is just an action scene.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, my honest favorite scene is the scene where Anderson, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Anderson.
Okay, Anderson goes into Homeboy's head and starts to fuck with him and turn the tables on him, and like you start to see the full depths of her power.
Yeah,
and which is really cool because it kind of puts you, reminds you, goes, oh, this is more than just people with guns. This world is a little bit bigger than that, far as like what the limits are of people's powers and humans' powers because of where the world is. And you could finally get to see the extent of hers. Like she's kind of teased it like with a little bit of cognizance and stuff like that and precog, but at the same time, like this is where you get to see her Professor X level shit. You're like, and she starts fucking with him pretty hard, and it's pretty cool. Like I like that. To me, that scene it's cool to see that kind of action and them fucking with the bad guys that way rather than just beating their ass, which is cool too. But you get to see that as well. I think that's probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Yeah, like she goes in his head and he's like, yeah, so I'm going to take advantage of you. And she turns around behind him. She goes, I'm behind you. And he's got fucking mama down there just biting on him.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was bad as shit, dude. I really like her character in general, dude, because we see when they first enter Mega City 1, or is it Peachtree is the name of this?
The Peachtree is the name of the building, yeah.
Mega City 1 is the name of the country.
The entire area. That
one of 6, right? Yeah. But when they enter in Peachtree and Judge Dredd looks over at her and goes, are you ready? And she goes, yeah. He goes, you don't look ready. By the end of it, dude, he asked her that same fucking question, and she goes, yes. And he goes, you look ready. I love that shit, dude, because she goes through so much, man. My favorite is, it's with her too, but they go into that laundromat and they mow down all those people, and then they have that dude who's like trying to get himself back up, and she looks him in the face and then blows him in the forehead. And then we meet his wife later. And she's like, I just want you off my floor because I want my husband safe. And then when she turns around and sees that picture of this dude, man, it's awesome. Like you see the instant regret on this woman's face. Like, I fucked up. Yeah. Like it's
that not, she doesn't think like the rest of the judges. It's not black and white for her.
Exactly. And I really like that about her because she gets kidnapped later, but fuck, dude, she gets out of that shit quick too, man. It's so fucking good. But Mickey, what about you, man?
Man, I want to pick like an action sequence too, but I gotta go with Judge Dredd's intercom speech, like where they want to pin down his location, so they're like, just let him talk so I can figure out where he's at. and we get the iconic "I am the law," but you get it in a
get what?
really cool "I am the law." But you don't get the Stallone "I am the law." You get the "I am the law," like, and it's part of a sentence where it's not like
It just hits hard too.
just, you can tell he's not. It is a throwback, but it's not like a hey. It's like a citizens of Peachtree. You may think that Mama is the law. She's not. I am the law. And I just fucking love that. And like, he basically puts everybody on notice. If you get in my goddamn way, you're fucking in trouble. Stay out of my way. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
go
get
do work.
a judge. You got the
Judge.
Yeah, dude.
And that's another thing. There's so many like lines like that where I just love every line that he has, even though there's not a lot. It's just so good.
It's
and delivered so well.
Exactly. So I want to give praise. So Alex Garland wrote the script for this. So for those listening who don't know, Alex Garland wrote and directed Ex Machina, Annihilation, Men, Civil War most recently, and he just did another one called Modern Warfare, I believe. I have not seen it. So I mean, the guy writes dialogue, like but the dialogue is only as good as the actor delivering it, and Karl Urban nails it. Absolutely nails the delivery of these lines.
I think everybody in this movie, though, was all in, dude, because when you have that that brigade of judges that come in and they go up to the guy that denied Judge Dredd and Anderson the help, and he comes out and he goes, "Yes, I'll testify." Okay. Bow! And fucking get him, dude. But that back and forth between that one judge and Judge Dredd, when he gets him, he pins him against the wall and then blows his hole through each. Exactly, Mickey. He goes, "Wait," and that guy turns around and gives him the most villain speech of villains. He goes, "The Judge Dredd is telling me to fucking wait. I'm the most inhumane person. Why? Because you want." Last second, he goes, "No, for her to shoot you." Dude,
no, she shoots.
No, I know.
First, yeah,
but it's bad.
That's what makes it. That's
dude.
Also because it makes that line hit so hard. He shoots her. He goes, "For her to shoot you." You're like,
because you get that whole like, "You're pathetic." Like, I can't believe you're scared to die. And just no, I'm just fucking waiting for her.
Dude, it's so
buying time, bitch. I'm buying time.
Dude, and Charlie, then he performs fucking field surgery on himself.
Oh gosh,
dude, I love this. This is like second to Rambo Part 3 when he puts gunpowder in his wound. Only this time he sprays silly foam inside of it, and it like cauterizes the wound. Field dressing, pulls that fucking shit. Just saying the name Judge Dredd, even if you don't know what that is, you could damn near picture this character. You're like this. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing, but if someone didn't watch this movie, they're like, "That's what I saw." Like, that's what you saw when I said Judge Dredd? Yeah, that's pretty much what I saw when you said that.
Dude, and it's like he
embodies the name,
staples himself, dude.
Oh, and they cinch. It's like these suitors. They go,
the self-lacing Nikes, dude. It's wild.
That scene right leading up to that is pretty badass. So, when he's shooting through the wall, it just shows you how much of a bad. He takes those explosive rounds and he knows that if he makes a noise or whatever, he gives away his status and just quietly just takes the pain and shrinks down because he's buying himself time.
Mm-hmm. But
and he had just like murdered all of those guys too.
Yeah, you took on like 3 judges. Like,
dude, when he the brutality. I mean, he pistol whips this dude like in the throat and breaks his trachea.
Dude,
and then explosive round to that dude's head. And it's just like, oh my god,
dude, choke on this, wow, and gets him in the throat, dude. Oh my god, but what I like a lot about this movie is like, it seems pretty. I don't want to say archaic because it is pretty dingy, it's post-apocalyptic, of course, but the technology that's in it, dude, like this gun that he has So
I wanted to say this. I'm glad you talked about this. So one of the best one-liners in the movie comes from him using the gun, in my opinion. So when that one dude's holding, it's not Anderson. Maybe it is Anderson hostage, but she has him, and he goes. What he says? It's like, "Are you sure about that, hot shot?" He goes, "What did you say?" And he goes, "Hot shot."
That's the opening.
That was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's at the beginning.
The
he's got the hostage.
The deli lady.
Yeah, the deli lady. That's right. Yeah. He goes, "What did you say?" He goes, "Hot shot," and then the gun shoots a hot shot and melts his fucking face.
Oh my god, dude! It just burns that dude from the inside out, man. It's so good.
Shuttle the pod. Apply directly to the ear canal. Shuttle the pod. Apply directly to the ear canal. Shuttle the pod. Apply directly to the ear canal. Shuttle the pod. Apply directly to the ear canal. Shuttle the pod. A horror movie club. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Cartoon Dumpster Dive.
I'm your host, Joel.
And I'm your host, Andrew. Join us as we travel back in time to watch the garbage cartoons from your past. Will you remember them? Maybe.
We painstakingly watch every episode of these cartoons to remind you that, hey, some things belong in the past.
Our pain is your entertainment. Thanks for tuning in. That's it. That's the trailer.
What's up, VHS heads? I'm Matt. Join me and my two broskies, Chris and Dave, on our movie comparison podcast, The VHS Abyss, putting two movies from the golden age of cinema against each other. Whether it's a teenage soldier head-to-head, like Red Dawn versus Toy Soldiers, or simply picking two from a back catalogue of icons of the VHS era, like Roddy Piper or Jamie Lee Curtis. Whatever link we can find between two films, we've got you covered. With facts, gaffes and plenty of laughs along the way, join us on all podcast platforms to discover who will be crowned champion of the episode. We are the VHS Abyss. Whether it's a hit or a miss, we love to reminisce.
Speaking of the guns, and Paul, when you were bringing up Anderson in the guy's mind earlier, and it like shows him like shooting her, I got a question. Do you think she planted that idea in his head on purpose? Like, do you think that came later when he like does it, and it has to have ID to shoot? It's kind of like Blade's knife, sword, right? And then it blows his arm off.
It should have been common knowledge for criminals.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, right?
You would think.
They touch on it in the Stallone one. It's like, hey, don't touch that. It's coded to their DNA. It'll blow your fucking hand off. Nikki, I think you're onto it that she's playing a long game, like the long con.
She planted a seed and made him go, oh yeah, I could grab her gun and shoot him, but completely forget about that it's going to literally eviscerate his hand.
Because if you can do it another way too, because later she goes, I already failed when I lost my weapon. So it's like you almost can play like she knew, like this. I'm even gonna not be a judge if I plant this idea in this guy's head, but it's probably gonna save my life too. So there's a lot of different ways you can angle that to where she fully knew what she was doing. She's a rookie at being a judge, but not a rookie at being a psychic.
She's smart enough, you know what I mean? Yeah, she doesn't maybe handle the violent side of it as well, but the strategy, I think she's spot on.
Well, she got there because there was that one judge that ran out of the room. Was like, "Hey, we're here. We're your backup." And you just see you go, boom, bah, 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 bah. Dude, she gets accustomed to it quick because she has to because of the scenario they're in, I feel. But I feel like it's unfair to her at this point in the movie because or at least in the beginning, like when they put her up with the most black and white judge there is, for somebody to have, power, some type of variable that isn't black and white, she has to not suppress that power, but she has to use it in the way that it pleases him because he's the one that decides by the end of the day if she fails or passes.
Right. Well, you also got to look at it as in this society, there's a connotation of being a mutie.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And not everyone wants to deal with a mutant.
Whoa, Charlie. Only mutants can call each other muties, okay?
I'm just telling you what's called. I've read the comics, sir. So there's a whole sect called Patty.
He said I'm only singing the lyrics, guys.
Charlie said I got a mutie friend.
The hard R. That's it. That's all. But it's that he is so determined on the book of the law, the letter of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else either would have been prejudiced against her and failed her just for that fact, or been a little too forgiving of her in a scenario. So for them, because this is they even say they're testing this out. She's the most powerful one we've ever seen, means they've seen others and they've thought about making them judges. So the best test is Judge Dredd. Also, there's always like they hint in there. There's a thing about Judge Dredd where he's a clone. You know, they don't dig into this movie, but if you read the lores and stuff like that, there's a lot of other, like you said, this is post-apocalyptic kind of rundown, but it's very futuristic too. So there's a lot of technology and mutations and cloning and a lot of other things that are going on in this world.
Yeah,
and we were there was discussion for a sequel for this film, but the box office. It was just
didn't get there. Thanks, Mickey.
I think it had a lot to do
and
with
Dustin.
Yeah. Thanks, Mickey.
Sorry. But yeah, I think it had a lot to do with the 3D part. Like, because I was reading, I think in the UK they only released in 3D, and people were like, we don't want to go watch it in 3D, or you know, in certain places.
Yeah, and that's fair too, because it's not for somebody who wears glasses all the time. 3D is difficult.
I don't watch it.
Yeah,
my wife always complained about it. She's like, can we watch the non 3D because it messed with her, or just uncomfortable wearing them over her glasses.
Same
to try and watch a movie. Yep. And you know, honestly, there's times I would do it watching them. I could take my glasses off and the movie looked fine. It was only just before the 3D shit started happening. Oh, I can put them back on again. Oh, no, it's not on. And then turn back on again.
Well, it must be nice having good eyes, Charlie. Jeez.
Oh, 2020, baby.
Golly. But
Mickey's got the voice. I got the eyesight. I mean, we're a package deal here.
That's it. What do I bring to the table?
Sex appeal.
There it is. I'm the sex appeal. That's what it is. I'm the Ernie Hudson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you guys think she didn't wear her helmet? Like this
psychic ability.
Well, she tells you.
Does she? Okay, I must have missed it. Then.
Great line.
Yeah, so he got
blind.
Yeah, so he tells her ask her why she doesn't wear a helmet. She said it affects my psychic abilities. He goes, I also think a bullet to your head will affect it too.
Oh, I must have fucking missed that, dude.
That's a good line. You gotta go back and
all right, I just got to go back and watch it.
I think he even asked her that too, because if you think about it, that should have been an automatic fail. You left a piece of your equipment behind.
Right.
But she had a good answer, and that is the whole point. She's there with him.
Correct.
Is to test that psychic ability. I mean, she becomes Jean Grey level powered almost in the comics. Like, she takes on the Judge Deaths almost single-handedly in the story, and they're like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she does get way more powerful and way more involved in the stories as they go. In the early stuff, I have most of the 90s and 2000s ones. I don't know how, I haven't read them all, but I don't know how much more powerful she gets. But I will tell you guys this one thing, though, that you'll find fascinating, is while some people will be like, well, this was just so much more accurate to the comics. No, it's not. This is actually their own idea of maybe where the comics should have went. Stallone's visually is closer to the comics because of the colors and the outlandishness of how they're dressed. Because in the comics, there's a Judge Fish. Okay? There's a fish in a fish bowl. That's like a judge. There's Kid Judge. There are so...
I seen the Judge Death.
There's Judge Death, which is one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Oh, okay, okay.
And there's Judge Judge Pool.
Yeah, Judge Pool.
But you know, there's like a alligator looking judge. I mean, it gets crazy. And then you start adding the fatties, and you add the cybernetic powered people, which you see in the Stallone one with Ming. He's straight from the comics.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot they got right. And if you want a more loosely termed realistic version of what the Dredd 2000 AD universe would probably really look like, it's this movie. But for anyone that goes, no, this was way more accurate to the comics, then you, sir, have never picked up a fucking comic of this.
I never learned how to read.
Right.
I like the pictures.
I look at a pony pictures.
But dude, I love like the reveal. Like when you see Dredd booting up, and it shows him in that locker room, dude, and he's like half in shadow, and then you have the helmet, you have the gold arm plate, the big eagle, you know, like I think it's a beautiful reveal, dude. Like he just looks badass. And while we were watching it again, like I didn't tell Holly anything about it. I look at him, I say, do you know who that is? And she's looking at him and she goes, is that Billy Butcher? I'm I'm like, yeah, that's Karl Urban. And she turns around and she goes, oi, Homelander killed me wife.
On the law, boy.
Oi, dickhead.
What's his it's gonna bother me. Eowyn's brother. What is his name in?
Oh, Rohim.
Well, Rohirrim are what they are.
That's what they were. What was
She's Eowyn, and it's close to his same name.
Yeah.
But he's a badass in that too.
I could have thought about it, but yeah, I like him. And he never takes the helmet off.
That's
Karl
my
Urban,
favorite.
Movie star.
And never smiles, never cracks, nothing.
Nothing. And he
said he did that.
Eomer.
He did that off camera too, apparently. Like he was just like straight the whole time.
I think you would have to, yeah. But
you had to stay in that role because it's a lot to come up and come down to that role.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I would imagine that. I'd almost wear the helmet the whole time too. I'd be walking around my bathrobe, with my helmet on the whole time. I'm over at the craft services making a sandwich. Got my helmet on.
They shoot the last scene, they hit cut, and he just walks off and leaves. They're like, Carl, you need to leave that here.
Yeah.
Nope, it's mine now. I have sweated in this thing. It's mine. I'll totally be the Mandalorian on that. I'm not taking my helmet.
Are you leaving with the helmet? And he goes, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, Carl, you got to bring that back. This is the law. And he goes, no, I'm the law.
I'm the law.
I am the
law. What's your favorite Karl Urban role?
Ooh, now that's
like not picking. I mean, if you want to pick Dredd, that's fine. But I have one that isn't Dredd.
To me, it's two. It's this. If I'm being honest, since I know it's recency biases, but it's this, and it's Eomer. Eomer is his name in Lord of the Rings. He's a badass.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the leader of the Rohirrim.
I guess recency bias too, but it's definitely Billy Butcher from The Boys. Like I just love it. I love that show, and I love his character so much.
Oh, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Boy, dickhead.
Boy, dickhead.
Beat on toast.
I could be that guy and be like, oh no, I liked him when he was in Xena Warrior Princess. He was really turned that show around. But honestly, I liked him as Reaper in Doom. I really like.
I love him in that too.
It's just so good, especially when they do the video game version, that POV running through there, because it's the video game, but I still picture that it's Karl Urban running around there blowing the shit out of everybody. But I like him in that one.
That movie's been on the list almost this many times.
I love Doom. I don't understand the hate.
Yeah.
Don't understand the hate.
It's fine. I don't hate it. I saw it in theater.
So did I.
Yeah. It's fine for what it is. It's very of its time.
But mine's going to appease Nate a lot. And my favorite Karl Urban, appease. It's gonna please him.
Okay.
His fucking bones from Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek. Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I do not like Star Trek, but man, those J.J. Abrams movies are pretty fucking good.
They're watchable. I mean, they're never
the first two. I don't like Star Trek though. Like I don't like Star Trek, but I think
I don't like Star Trek either.
The first two are pretty fucking good, man.
And that makes sense. Most people that like the new ones don't like original Star Trek. People that like original Star Trek don't like the new one.
So let me say this: I don't like any of it. So
it's just not for
me. I understand the appeal. My dad was a massive Star Trek fan, massive Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
So and I have some deep appreciation for it. I know what it means to the landscape of sci-fi. It's just it's never appealed to me for some reason. I can't figure out why. I've tried. Obviously, I've seen all of it. I've seen everything from the original to all the way up to Deep Space Nine, Voyager, all that. So I've seen. My dad watched all of that. And then I've seen all three of the new movies. Third one is doo-doo. That third one is bad.
The third one's not great. I like the first two.
The second one is the best one of the three, in my opinion. Yeah. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's not bad that they didn't need to do Khan. I just prefer to watch the first one. Just leave it at that, because
didn't mind it.
I'm an OG fan. I like. You're gonna give me Khan. I want Ricardo Montalban. That's my Khan. Hashtag Cumberbatch, not mine. However those hashtags work.
I don't own him, but I
do want to give an honorable mention.
Okay.
Honorable mention to Uncaged. So that little short they did for Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, replays Jaw. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty good. Or he's in, was it Love and Thunder where he goes, behold.
Yeah, he plays
my stuff.
Yeah, he executes you.
Yeah.
That's was this
Also-
no, not Love and Thunder. That was Ragnarok. He does.
Is it
that.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok,
Okay.
yep. Ragnarok, yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty good in the Chronicles of Riddick as well.
Yes.
So, Karl Urban is just all around is
And
great.
he's in Riddick.
He's good
as
in
well,
everything.
right? He's in the.
He's at
in
the beginning of Riddick, and then if you get the director's cut, you get the extended interaction between him and Vin Diesel at the beginning, and then he's gone after that. But he could still pop up if they decide to put him in there again. But Chronicles.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
This-
I love Chronicles.
This movie for me though is what spawned my need for, it's like a fan casting of Karl Urban as Batman. I think he would work, dude. Like he absolutely would.
He'd be a good Batman. I don't know. He'd
Could
be,
be
a good
anybody.
Bruce Wayne. I don't think he'd be a good Bruce Wayne.
He'd
I don't
be
think
good. He'd be a good Batman. He'd be a good Joker. He'd be a good Catwoman. He'd be a good Poison Ivy. Whatever you give Karl Urban, he'll do it. Okay.
or he'll go down
good
swing.
face. Yeah.
Let me get some of that Deadshot action.
Two-Face would be good. Yeah, Deadshot would be good.
Oh my god, dude. Two-Face, I need him as Harvey Dent, dude. That's where it's at.
or Black Mask.
Yeah. Now I like Eckerson, who they put him in, and now that guy
Make him Red
did
Hood.
it, but
Make
I
him
don't know if
Red
I
Hood.
could see Karl Urban being a Robin, though. You know what I mean?
But,
like,
but
he
he's
might
not
make
a
good
Robin at
Red
that
Hood.
point. He's Red Hood.
But I need to believe that was Robin. You know, it's like,
And he's aged out of that now at this point. But yeah,
he's definitely aged out of that completely. But
Clayface.
I don't know. I mean,
they're already doing that.
he's
I
already,
know,
he's
but-
already used to not showing his face for the majority of a movie. So you know, go for it.
And I like that too. Like back to Dredd, how he wore his helmet for the whole thing. Like that was the whole deal with. That's why Viggo Mortensen picked up, or not Viggo Mortensen. Yeah, picked up V for Vendetta. Hugo Weaving. Sorry.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo
yeah.
Weaving picked up V for Vendetta because whoever was Guy Fawkes before him was like, no, because you don't see my fucking face. Same deal with Stallone. Like that's why he took his mask off, right? Because he wanted to see Stallone.
Well, he wanted if he was going to do it, they wanted it, and the studio even said if we're paying Stallone money, we got to see his face. We got to get what we're paying for,
And
I
which is
understand
why
that
he
to a sense,
almost. I think he only wears the helmet like 2 or 3 times in the entire movie.
It's like when he's riding a motorcycle.
For safety.
Yeah.
It's-
At the beginning of the movie.
It's the opening. I think there's another quick scene when they arrest him close to it, and then when he's disguised as the other judge, he's wearing the helmet to do the escape. Really, the only, as much as I love him, the only thing I really don't like about that one is like Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, same.
in
I
that.
can't stand Rob Schneider.
I
Get off the
don't
fucking screen.
hate him to that.
Rob
extent.
Schneider
I'm
is
also
a
like,
judge.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
But my point, I was getting at him in a mask, dude. I really dig the fact that he let his jaw do the fucking acting, dude. And
Boy, did it.
And all of the other judges did the same thing, dude. They all had that square ass jaw when they talked, dude. Like, well, the ones that are at the gate, they're like, let us in, to fucking Bill Weasley up there with his computer eyes, dude. He got fired from Green Gods and he went and worked there.
I just felt bad for that character in this movie. Once you see his backstory, you're just like, damn, okay.
Oh,
And that's cool that Anderson let him go too, and that was kind of like, rookie, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
He's a victim. He's free.
Exactly. And that's why I dig that, because that's when he starts trusting her judgment. At that point, he's like, yes.
Yeah.
So, because she sees more than he does. He sees black and white. She reads the colors in between, which I really fucking dig.
But he kind of he starts it a couple scenes earlier when he just tases those 2 kids.
The kids,
So he stuns them instead of taking them down.
Yeah.
So,
fuck them
he's
kids.
not heartless in the broad span of everything. He's not going to just shoot kids in the middle of the forehead. It's like, I'm going to get you. This is your one chance. I'll also put your ass in isotubes too, cubes.
Yeah.
So don't fuck with me, because that's his other, thing to go. You get put in iso cubes. That's what that is. You are put in an isolated cube. You're not in prison. You're not interacting with anyone else. You go in this cube and you spend your time. You get like nutrient pellets and shit like that.
And recycle is basically where they turn the bodies into reuse it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then they put them in the Hologram Man program, right?
That's
That's
right.
very
That's
possible.
right.
Those were
There you
good
go.
sayings.
All right. Yeah,
They put him in the lawnmower man.
it's the same thing.
Pretty much.
But I kind of want to. I guess the last thing I want to touch on is how lackluster this big boss fight is, dude. That's my only kind of like.
What you expect?
I don't know. I thought he threw her off the fucking balcony. That's all that happened.
What did you
And it was
want him
really
to
cool.
do?
I was kind of hoping something happened to him where she had an upper hand at some point.
Nah, not
She had the
Dredd.
upper hand the entire movie.
So I really dig that, she's like, if you kill me or I think it was if I die, like this bomb's
My
gonna go off, and
heart
like,
stops beating.
what's the range on that thing, bitch?
He said, "You
'Cause
think
we're
you
about
could do a
kilometer.
2,000 feet of concrete?"
Yeah.
Dude.
You-
And I love
can't-
that he gave her a shot of the stuff. Like, here you go.
I love that.
That scene is awesome.
Yeah.
The
You
following scene.
can't wussify Judge Dredd. Okay, you've defeated what the entire movie has represented. That no matter what they throw at him, Judge Dredd's going to come out on top. So her only thing is to bargain with him with the lives of everyone in Peachtree. That's the upper hand she has. But he's fucking smart, and she's not going to be able to fucking karate kick his helmet off or some dumb shit.
My helmet!
Yeah, let's just see what
Get
the
out
range
my
is on this
head,
bitch.
Charles!
Throw her out the window.
You wouldn't expect her to like be able to take him on in a fight, like one on one.
Not even a little bit.
So,
But
like,
Especially
something-
at this point in the movie.
Sure, but I mean
Yeah.
something to at least, I don't want to say make it fair, but it's like,
But that's
give,
that,
give her
but
a
here's my thing is-
chance. But
No, but she's had her chance the entire movie.
Yes.
She's there. She's present when
everything.
they're trying to blow her away with the miniguns. He keeps. She throws everything at her disposal at him the entire movie, and it all fails. It all fails, and that's why Charlie said is when he gets to the roof, her last ditch effort is to kill herself and everybody with her. And he basically at that point, he's like, "You're not smarter than me. I've had enough of your shit. Take this drugs.
Yeet.
Fuck off." And throws her, he eats her right off.
He
the
says
fucking
4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Dude,
But he is also
dude,
willing
she's
to
fucking
take that risk.
swantons
though,
off the fucking
Yeah.
top.
He's still willing to take that risk, and it may blow up though. He's like,
balls
I'm
on this
probably
guy.
right. Yeah,
because he knows that's his only option. It is his only option.
It is
She
his
is
only
going to blow everybody up. She's
Yeah.
at the point where she doesn't give a fuck. She's taking herself and everybody with it.
But do you
And so
think-
his only option is to throw her ass off the fucking balcony.
But do you think, like, I mean, I know it shows it, but in reality, like, if you fall that far for that long, would you not die before hitting the ground?
She's on drugs. She's on
I
drugs.
think it's the drug that keeps him from doing it. I think that's
Okay.
why he
All right.
suggested
All right.
it at the beginning.
close her heart down.
I think he
Yeah.
did it in the I think he gave her the drug, so the fact that it just feels like it took forever, because they made a point in saying that earlier, because there was those 3 dudes
Yeah.
that get thrown off, and we watched them go.
But
No,
it
but
was
ground.
not
It was-
processing it like you would.
Exactly,
so
that's what I'm
alive.
saying. Like the third guy, they check they lift up his lip, and he goes, "The fall must have seemed like it taken forever," and that's what he wanted to do to her, was make her feel like this fall
but-
was just
Oh,
taking
yeah.
forever.
that, and the big thing is it won't, because it slows her heart down. It won't make her heart stop.
Okay,
Her heart
that's
stops.
fine.
It's going to blow the building up.
That's what I'm
Right.
thinking.
So,
Like if she was like halfway
once-
down and dies, like was
Yes.
that the range, But
So I think it's got multi levels. Like I said, because like Charlie is saying how smart he is. He's thinking he's thinking every step through.
sure.
But the camera's also staying on her face the whole time to let us know she didn't die till she got down.
that's what I was getting
the
at.
bomb is way up there. Now, most movies I've seen, even if it lose signal, isn't that supposed to be a fail safe that the bomb goes off? Like,
Yeah.
once everything quits, relaying back. But maybe she didn't have enough to get that extended warranty.
It was a dud.
On,
Yeah.
2.0.
like my PlayStation. Yeah.
They're making stuff in
Yeah.
the ghetto, man. Like it's
Exactly.
But Mickey, what does he do when she hits the ground?
you just like
He says, "Yeah."
He goes,
He literally says, "Yeah." He looks down and goes, "Yeah," and then walks away.
fucking big Dixter, dude. It's so good.
Dustin's like, I wish he'd have pissed on her. That would have been awesome.
That's
He
what
should've
should have
whipped
happened.
His dick out.
That's
Whipped out his little judge and peed on her from way up there
Charlie. You're telling me you wouldn't piss off a 200 floor building?
in a heartbeat.
Okay.
In a heartbeat.
All right. So it's not just me. Okay.
No. Somebody be down there going sprinkler system and thinks
Yeah,
it's run
what
a
the-
leak or some shit.
What the
hell is
frickin'
this?
heck?
Why is it warm?
Yeah. Why is it
Smells
say
like asparagus?
So I feel like, I mean, unless Charlie, do you got anything you want to say? Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Everything that we would be here for several hours if we just started talking about Judge Dredd. You know, I literally have it tattooed on my body, sir. So,
all right. So, Paul, we are in a rare situation where we are going to close things out the B action way. Okay.
Ooh.
We'll walk you through it. It's easy. All right. We don't have the drops, but the first one is going to be, what is your favorite kill of the movie? And we'll start with Paul. Like, if you have one favorite kill of this movie, what is it?
I've already said it. It's the hot shot.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the visual, the cleverness of the line. That's my favorite kill in the movie.
All right, Mickey. What about you, Ben?
Oh man.
Charlie, I'm saving you for last. That's the reason why.
It's like a kid in the candy store. It's like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, right? You know what I'm saying? I think though, I'm gonna go with oh geez. Put me on the spot. You know what? It's kind of a multi-kill thing, but I really like that scene where they found his location and they're taking out the where he set it up where it looks like he's in that phone booth or whatever it is. And those guys are like, it's not him. And then he just goes, white phosphorus. And shoots that thing. And it like lights all their asses up on fire. That is a badass scene, just seeing those like fire multi-shots go everywhere and light those dudes up. That was really cool.
Yeah. So I'll go next. Mine, we talked about too, is when that dude gets his throat punched in. Because I feel like that is the one that is, other than getting thrown off that building, the longest and excruciating death, because you're not dead until you choke to death, dude. Yeah. But it's so good because like the fight between them, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I choke on that," and he fucking pops in his Adam's apple, dude. It's so sick. It's so sick. Charlie, did we give you enough time to think about this?
I'm sitting there running through it, and I'm running through, man, the homeless guy that gets crushed by the door that falls down.
I told you to leave.
Awesome. Come on, get up. You're coming with me. He's gone. I'm going to go back with the first time I watched it and experienced something is the slow-mo assault when they bust into the first bust that they do. And they are slow-mo shooting everyone, but the kid that gets shot through the fucking mouth, and it goes through his cheek, and the camera's on the other side, and it's just like snot, drool, blood, bullet slowly coming out of his mouth. His buddy's over there like, holy fuck, throwing his hands up in the air. That and the fat guy that gets shot in the stomach, and you see the ripple going through his stomach the entire way. But it's the cheek shot. I really love the slow-mo of that.
Dude, I also honorable mentions when he fucking changes his gun to a grenade launcher and shoots that judge in the head. Yes. Man, badass. But all right, so now, Paul, we're going to rate the movie. Does the poster match the vibe of the movie? And I'll start with Mickey. Mickey, I'm going to start with you. Does the poster match the vibe of the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It absolutely does. It's badass. All you need is Judge Dredd. And it's perfect. He's on top of the roof. He's got everything's on fire. It you know what you're getting, and I love it. Yes, it does.
Charlie, what about you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just as fast as Mickey. Yeah. It's Judge Dredd. If you show me a picture of Judge Dredd, I know what I'm getting. It's all there. I know. I don't care what version of it. I know what I'm getting. So, yes, Judge Dredd. Yes.
Hell matches. Yeah. Paul, what about you?
I will say it was weird. I thought it was weird to see old Tim Allen in the Santa Claus on the cover of the Dredd one. No, absolutely, yeah, man. It absolutely matches the tone of the movie. It's like Charlie said, it's fucking Dredd. You see Dredd, you know what the fuck you're about to get. The dude looks like a goddamn badass. You're like, well, this movie's gonna be brutal.
Yeah. Same here. There's absolutely no way I don't know what I'm getting in for looking at the poster of this movie. I see a dark, dingy city. I see a dark, dingy cop. I know what I'm fucking in for.
Dark Man.
Dark Man.
Oh, yeah, Judge
TM.
Dredd.
So now, Paul, we will rate it. And there's only 3 rating systems, okay? There's badass, basic, or bomb. And Paul, what do you rate Judge Dredd?
It's fucking badass. It's badass. If anything less is a dishonest assessment of this film. This movie is just badass.
Mickey, what about you, man?
Oh, dude, 100% badass, from the action to the acting to the cinematography to the music we didn't touch on. The industrial techno is just fucking awesome. Like, it drives everything. Yes, it's just
score.
It's like a freight train. You know what I mean? This movie is a freight train. It's just plowing ahead, and we're not going to stop until we derail. And I love it. I love Anderson's character. I love Dredd's character. I love the bad guys. A lot of them are just faceless, right? But then you get like Kay, and you get Mama, and you get like her other little right hand man that gets like fucking thrown off the side of the balcony after the guns, like out of the smoke, and then he turns around and just walks back, and it's like, that is fucking awesome, man. That alone is worth price of admission, right? Like, yes, I'm here for this. I love it. Badass.
The guy that did this score, his next biggest credit is Walking with Dinosaurs. So,
fuck yeah, dude.
Which fucking rules, but very different tone.
Very different. Yeah.
Charlie, I need to hear it, man.
Hear what?
I need to hear that you think this is basic, dude. Let's hear it.
Actually, no, this movie is. There needs to be another word. Badass doesn't even cover it right now. We need an atomic badass.
There you go.
I am the law badass. I don't know. It's
Mickey,
just...
I am the law needs to be the next drop you make.
All right, let's go.
It's it. No, this movie is unequivocally badass, man. It sucks that it didn't do well in the theater. It's a missed opportunity. It's killing me that it keeps dying in production when they tell us we're getting TV shows or we might resuscitate it later. And now I'm hearing that fucking Taiki Wadi may get a hold of this, and I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, get
fuck
out
you
of here with that
Thunder.
shit, dude. I don't need
fuck
him.
You, sir.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Taiki Waititi is that
Taika Wadi.
Taika Wadi. He said Watto from fucking Star Wars.
Mighty Whiteys. I don't give a shit what he's called. Just
I'm gonna make a Dredd movie.
I don't want to see that fucking name associated with my Judge Dredd. So badass.
He said, Urban, say the line. I am the law.
Well, he'll dub himself into it. Tidy Whitey would end up being Judge Dredd.
Tidy Whitey.
He's like, hey guys,
I am the law.
I am the law, guys. Hey. Dustin, what are you rating this?
There's no way this movie isn't badass, dude. Like all of you guys have said, like from the cinematography to the music to the look of Dredd, the one locationed area, the story is fucking phenomenal. I really dig Anderson's character a lot, watching the growth of her throughout the movie to where the point where he's like, yes, she passes. It's sort of like one of the closing scenes is she's a fucking judge. She got the fucking name badge like Charlie does, you know? Cool. It's badass, man. Like, there's no other word. Like, Mickey has to come up with a drop for something that exceeds badass. So, yeah. But, guys, we really appreciate you jumping on. Do you want to let everybody know what we got cooking over on B Action?
When does this come out?
Monday.
This coming Monday? So, their next episode of B Action, we're going a little bit more modern B action. Because they still make B-level action movies nowadays, or fewer, but we are bringing Jason Statham onto the show, and what's the job? We're doing Homefront. Him and James Franco. I absolutely love this movie, and I can't wait to hear what Mickey and Dustin have to say about it and see if they agree with my assessment that this is a modern B-action movie. So that's what we got coming out first. I forget what the next one is off the top of my head.
I don't remember either. So that's what's coming next. Is Homecoming.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Homefront.
Homefront.
Not Homecoming. That's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. He said.
Boy, I'm the Spider-Man.
He
Look
said,
at me. I'm saving the day. Friendly neighborhood.
He said, who's my date? Who am I dating?
Yeah.
It's like, I was a working man, but now I'm a Spider-Man.
I'm a Spider-Man.
Paul, do you want to let everybody know what we got coming up next for Remake Month?
So this one is my choice, and this is a little bit different in tone, and honestly, a kind of tone we haven't covered in a while, but it is a movie by my favorite director. In one of his more recent films, we are covering Nightmare Alley. It's a remake of a movie of the same name from the 30s. It's a Guillermo del Toro film starring Bradley Cooper, and it is it's a noir, but it's eerie and creepy, and it's like just a fall into madness. It's a really good movie. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. But I'm very excited to rewatch it. It's been since basically it came out, which is a couple years ago that I've seen it.
Cool. Oh yeah. So we're on all social medias: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads now. Thanks, Instagram. Yeah, all under Flicks and Friends podcast. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/Flicks and Friends. If you can't support us there, that's totally okay. 5-star reviews are free. But if you can't give us a 5-star review, then that means Tidy Whitey's going to come over there and tell you he's the law.
Yep, you don't want that. You don't want that.
But until next time, I'm still Judge Dustin.
And I'm still the law.
I'm Judge Charlie. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody else's badges. I have the badge. I am the only judge here.
He is the law.
I am the law.
And this has been the Flicks and Friends podcast.
Okay, rookie, what do you know about peach trees?
Sir, Peach Trees houses 75,000 registered citizens. It has the highest crime rate in Sector 13, unemployment rate at 96%, and more than half the residential levels here are classed as slums.
Rookie. Judgment.
Vagrancy, 3 weeks ISO cubes, but prioritize murders?
Correct. Don't be here when we get back.
Yes, Judge.
Warned you. Get up. You're headed for the cubes.